So planting may be done in single or double row system. So on single bed, there will be single row or double row. In that way, you can go for planting. Then single row system, we can accommodate about 15,000 to 20,000 plants per hectare. It will yield about 20 tons per hectare. Then in double row system, you can go for planting 25 into 35 into 90 centimeter. So this is first one is distance between two plants, second one is distance between two rows, and third one is the distance between two beds. So there will be raised bed. So these three distance they have given. So this distance is like 25 into 35. So distance between two plants, distance between two rows, distance between two beds. So this is common for double row system. So there will be two rows on single bed. The next one is high density planting. You can go for high density planting. It will be adopted in almost all pineapple growing region of India. So high density planting, it is very common. Then we can accommodate in high density planting 64,000 of plants per hectare. It will give very good yield. That is 100 tons per 100 to 120 tons per hectare yield. Coming to manures and fertilizers. So 30 tons of FIM per hectare per year you can give along with NPK dose, that is 500, 140, 560 kg NPK per hectare. So it will be enough for 42,000 plants per hectare, and other dose, that is 600, 200, 600 kg of NPK for 64,000 plants per hectare. So these two doses are given here. Then fertilizer will be applied at 3 months after planting. So in total 4 split doses. So and once all fertilizer application should be completed before flowering, otherwise it will delay your flowering. So this care should be taken. Then foliar application of nitrogen 2 to 4%. It is also practiced here. It's coming to micronutrient deficiency. So there will be deficiency for this iron, zinc, or copper. So it is very common in pineapple. So it can be corrected with ferrous sulfate is there, zinc sulfate as a foliar spray. You can take 3% and 1%. So copper deficiency, it can be corrected with drenching of copper sulfate 1.5 to 2% at 30 to 50 ml per plant. Coming to irrigation, so it is rain-fed crop, especially taken humid coastal where rainfall is very high. So it required a medium, only medium, not very high, medium rainfall up to 1,500 millimeters. So though pineapple, it will be rain-fed crop, some irrigations are required during dry periods. Summer month is 4 to 6 irrigations are required, 20 to 25 days interval. Weed control, some you can give combination of bromosil and duuron, 2 kg active ingredient per hectare as a pre-emergence herbicide. So it will control the weeds effectively. Coming to flowering as well as fruiting. So pineapple, it is generally attends flowering stage 11 to 12 months after planting, especially when you are doing for this sucker cellular slip. It will give flowering earlier. So, but at this stage, it will there will be almost 40 number of leaves will be there. So almost starting from once vegetative growth is completed, it will try to maintain this many number of leaves. So that is around 40 number of leaves. So it will be there till flowering. So this required for proper photosynthesis, so that it will go for early flowering. So once it completes the earlier phases, vegetative phases, it will go for reproductive phases. So irregular flowering behavior is one of the major drawback here, as like in mango. So here also irregular flowering is there. Then flowering, it is not uniform in pineapple. If you want uniform flowering means you should spray Na. So that is auxins are there. So auxins, it will improve your flowering. Okay. So that is, you can pour the 50 ml of solution of auxins at the center or heart of this pineapple. So it will encourage your flowering. As well as ethereal also you can give 25 ppm. So it will be combined with urea 2% and sodium carbonate 0.04%. It will induce the flowering. So this application will be done when plant will have 30 to 35 to 40 functional leaves, as well as during clear as well as sunny day. So for especially for 1 year old, that is 11 to 12-month old plant. So that 35 to 40 number of leaves are there means you consider it is healthy plant. If number of leaves are less means, so there is some deficiency or it is malnourished. So some deficiency of nutrients is there. You can understand. So first the plant should be vegetative canopy should be good. Then only it can go for next phases. Okay. So staggered planting to get the fruits throughout the year. So that is when you are especially 50,000 or 60,000 per hectare plants will be there. So farmers cannot take all. So planting at a time he cannot take. So this month some 10,000, next month 10,000, another next month 10,000. So in that way they are planting. So your harvesting will be only one time. You will not get harvest. So it will be there will be one month gap, and so in that way you can fulfill the demand. Otherwise at a time so much produce your harvesting means there will be problem for marketing and selling. So for that, staggered planting, it is one good solution for. This is farmers practice. Okay, so fruit takes around 41 4.5 months to 5.5 months from fruit set. Okay, from fruit set up to harvest. Okay, so otherwise this is 11 to 12 months for flowering. Again 5 months, so you can almost 17 months, especially for suckers and slips. Total duration 17 months. It is total duration from planting up to harvest. Okay. So in that way you can remember. Coming to harvesting as well as yield. So maturity of this with slight color change. Okay, at the best. So that is as well as bulging of eyes. So lowermost eyes will be orange yellow color, as well as it will be flattened. So in immature it will be bulged as well as curved type it will be. So here it will be flattened as well as yellowish color will be there. So bracts will become loose as well as brown. So bracts are there, that is deep portion. So it will become loose as well as brown. So fruits should be harvested along with 5 to 7 centimeter long fruit stalk. Peduncle portion you can keep. Fruit maturity. Okay, so with almost full maturity because it is non-climatic fruit. So once you harvested, it will not rate of respiration, rate of ethylene production, it will not get increased. So there will not be much ripening once you harvested. So you can go for harvesting up to 90% maturity you can harvest. Okay. So there will not be any ripening once you harvested the fruit. So yield coming to for plant population of 35,000 to 40,000. So if these many numbers are plants, you can get 40 to 50 tons. Okay. And for plant population, if you have 43,000, 50,000 per hectare means 50 to 60 tons. So in that way, if you have 60,000 means almost 100 to 120 tons per hectare. In that way, your yield is increasing. So coming to storage, since it is non-climatic fruit, 10 to 13 degrees centigrade, you can store for more than 20 days. Okay, at 10 to 30 degrees centigrade. So do not store at less, okay, less than 8 degrees centigrade. So there will be chilling injury and browning of pulps. So pulp will be brown. Then ripening, so pre-harvest application of ethyl 50 ppm, 500 ppm, it will induce the uniform ripening as well as color development. So, but the fruits will be acidic as well as lacking in flavor. So this is one drawback also there of artificial ripening. So coming to these physiological disorders. So here physiological like sun scald is there. So cells under this fruit skin will be exposed to sunrise, it will get damaged. So care will be taken to control lodging of plants as well as fruits. So we will cover with dry straw or with its own leaves. So it will be tied with the help of some rope or something on the fruit. So there will not be any sun injury during hotter months, during summer season. Then fasciation or multiple crowns. So multiple crowns, it is injury genetical problem or sometime due to soil or environmental factor. So more number of crowns will be developed or more number of small fruits will be developed. Fruits will become flattened or fascinated. So it is because of excessive nitrogen also. So you need to give the proper fertilizers. So abnormal development of fruit. So it is comparatively light or less fertile soil. So this is problem is very common. Then black heart. So it is also known as endogenous brown spot or internal browning inside the pulp. So formation of brown spot at the base of fruit. So further we become black as well as the discoloration of center core. So during low temperature or exogenous application of gibberellic acid, it can induce this type of disorders. So fruits can be exposed at higher temperature, 40 degrees centigrade for 24 hours to reduce this black heart problem. Okay, during cold month. So coming to pest as well as disease. So here pest like mealybugs, so very toxic. So some resistant cultivars are there, species you can use for this. Then ants as well as nematode, it is also severe infection. Then coming to diseases like soft rot, storage rot, fruit rot. So these diseases are prevalent in lower Palini hills of India, so especially in South Tamil Nadu part. So causing severe loss in this region with where there is high rainfall as well as very low temperature. Okay, then heart rot, stem rot, lip spot, black spot, sclerotium wilt, as well as wilt virus. So these also will damage your crop. Then ratoon management. So there will be single sucker per plant with regular package of practice. It will give normal yield. So likewise, banana, you are maintaining only one sucker here. If you are so many sucker means your nutrient will get divided, nutrient, moisture, whatever material you are providing to that plant, and your fruit yield it will be reduced. So for getting good crop, you maintain one number of sucker, and other sucker you remove and you don't waste. You can take as a next planting material. You can sell it. This you can keep it in nursery, or later you can sell who are to farmers. So in that way you can do this ratoon management. So this one is for today's. Okay. So any difficulty in this crop? Hello.
No, sir.
Okay. So we'll stop here. So it will be late otherwise. Okay. Okay. I will inform you tomorrow's schedule if there is any classes requirements. Okay. But just you decide among yourself one convenient time. So 5 to 6 2 o'clock, it is okay. There is no problem. Only there should be good internet with me. Otherwise, there is no issue for me for taking class. Okay, please inform me your convenience and your time. Okay. Thank you.